Well, we're just going to do a quick update. You saw the video I posted the other day, I'm sure, of the new section with the new buildings on there. Glad to have gotten those done. We're already set to go now. We can start adding more. Let's cover a few things that came in the mail. Pete, I've been in contact with Pete quite often from Pete's scale models, 3D scale models. And he's a very nice guy. We've discussed different products that he wants to come out with and asked my opinion. And one thing I really wanted was a more modern jukebox. And this is a very nice one. I bought 2 packages of them. They come to a package, and they have the graphics here for 1960s and 1970s with different albums. Here you got the Doors. It's kind of hard for me to see some of the other ones. Got Fleetwood Mac on this one for the 70s. Newspaper vending boxes. I've wanted those for quite a while. I got 3 of them for now. I'm going to get some more. I just wanted to see how they looked when I got them before I decided if I wanted more or not. Same with the post office boxes. Excellent, nice detail on these. There's a lot of nice details that are going to come out when you paint them. And he includes graphics. The graphics are not decals. They're put on with white glue, which is okay, but regular stick-on or water-based decals, I think, would definitely be a plus. That's really the only critique that I have of the products. They're quite well designed. They look spec on. As you can tell here, we'll take a look at the. I got a couple of the 164 figures. One of the guys that I painted just recently. He's looking like he's choosing. While the ghosts, the orange ghosts, dance around him, play their music. But so you can see the scale is right. I've been in a lot of bars where these jukeboxes were, and I'm quite happy with it. The figures I got from my buddy Rolando. If anybody wants figures, just shoot me a message and I can get you his information. You can contact him. He's a good guy. He doesn't have a store or anything. He basically sells off of mostly Facebook. But I told him I wanted guitar players, and he sent me a bunch of different musicians and a free motorcycle, which is always nice. We got Slash over there, and there's a bunch of other guys I know I have. Jim Morrison's over here, and there's looks like the guy from lead singer, lead guitarist of Metallica. I got just all kinds of different icons of rock and roll. Freddie Mercury's in there. And so I got more figures I got to paint. So I just got done, as you guys all know, with the 130 or so figures that I just painted. And I still have probably about 40 of those figures to do yet. And then, of course, I buy more figures. That just figures, right? So let's see what's on the workbenches now. I got 4 buildings done, and on the diorama, there's really not much on the workbench at this moment. Sorting out some tires over here to detail the Goodyear tire shop with. Got the Zippo light for when I build the Zippo factory, which is going to be a curtain wall up against the far side. Here we got some, I got a couple City Classics HO scale kits, which I will do a video just about these. They're nice height, and the price is right on these, but we will discuss those later. That's going to be my lowrider shop. It's second on the list right now as far as buildings go. And let's go see what else we got. So on the new section here, here's the next building I'm going to be working on right here. I've talked about it in other videos. I've had this thing since the beginning. I bought this, actually paid really, really good money. I think I paid like $60 for it. It's a Bachmann, it's HO scale. It's one of their built up kit, ready to go buildings that they had, and I'm pretty sure I paid it at least $50, if not $60 for this building. So what I did so far is I cut the base off. I'm gonna raise the height of this, and the way the thing was designed, it's all one piece cast in, except for the windows, and the base was just impossible to work with, so I had to cut it off. So I went about a third of the way up and just cut off the lower part of the base. So this is going to be the El Culo Lamonte Mexican restaurant, also called the Flaming Ass. And I have decals from Dave's Decals for that. I'm going to put a lighted sign in the front. It's going to go here, and on top of it, I have. We'll just walk over here. I'm not going to cut and turn it back on again. We'll just walk over here and grab the donkey. Here's the donkey, and the donkey's going to go on top of the sign. I'm going to cut his tail and re-glue it. I've tried heating this up and trying to manipulate it to go into form, and it goes right back to its original shape by memory. So I'm going to have to cut the tail, stick the tail straight up. I'm going to drop it on the floor a few times here. Good thing it's not breakable. So anyways, what we're going to do with this guy is I'm basically going to gut him. I'm going to make a channel in here so that I can put wire, and I'm going to put another flame kit like the flame kit that I used in the Acme rocket over here. It's the same kit that we're going to use. Let me turn this on here. So basically we're going to have something like that coming out from underneath his tail, and he's going to be kind of like up like this, and the flames are going to be coming out his ass. So it's literally going to be the Flaming Ass. What I got to do this guy? I need to sand this down to get it all flat. It was really hard. This stuff is really thick resin, so it was really difficult. Had to saw through it. I figured out a base. I had to think about this one for a long time. Actually, it's been like several years I've been thinking about it. Different ways I can raise it up. And the other day I was working through some of those ways, just mocking up different ideas. And I think I have the final design ready to go for that. So we're going to be working on this very soon, within the next couple days. So it's going to have a double lighted sign out front with the donkey as I talked about, the Flaming Ass donkey. And then I plan, right now tentative plans are to add some neon. I'm going to probably add a strip of neon down on the bottom here, and then another one on the rim of the hat, or the brim I should say, and then a couple up here. This stuff's pretty thick, so I could probably only go up so high to drill through to run the neon wire. So this will be neon. And that's gonna go pretty much right in there. It's gonna have a parking lot behind it. What else we got going on here? Basically, the lowrider shop that I was talking to you about, where I showed you the City Classic kits that I'm going to convert, is going to go right in this spot here. So that's going to be Chimmy's, my buddy Chimmy's lowrider shop, and that'll be the next building we build. And then we're going to go from there. We got about a dozen to 14 buildings or so to build yet for this section of diorama. It's basically going to be more urban, so the buildings are a lot closer together, as you can see over here. I'm looking forward to really get going on this. It's been an itch that I've been wanting to scratch for quite a while. And just keep watching the videos, and we will be showing more and discussing more. And as I learn, I'll show you what I've learned. And as I make mistakes, I will show you those too, so you know how to avoid mistakes so you don't spend a lot of money. With that being said, I will say goodbye and thank all my subscribers for subscribing. I thank everybody for watching the videos. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please like, share, comment. Your comments mean a lot to me. I do try to address every comment that comes along. And with that, we will say goodbye till next time.